Layer number one.
I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it works. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth to me. It's now it occurred to me. Hell gon' burn like third degree. If you know your history, Jesus paid that price for me, and he took that curse from me. If you think that's perjury, boy, you better learn to read. Ayy, me and my baby girl in one accord, call that double dutch. I've been walking with the Lord, can't be doing such and such. Wait, I took a minute, but now I'm back in it. If God isn't with it, I don't wanna visit. I went independent and started repenting and cut out that fake. I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it works. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth, earth, 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 as in heaven on this.
Too many perks to being a child of God, I can't pop one. It's too many songs, not about the crown, I can't drop one. If God pull the trigger, something gon' happen, this ain't a pop gun. Gotta get the full picture when it
Little break. Now it's back to work.
Gotta pay my dues, I know he gon' reimburse me. I can't hide my love for God, Brody, you can search me. Horoscopes and dreams, you can't just tell me, is it working? Some of y'all be too drunk.
Okay.
Don't be thirsty.
Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's get to it. I'm fired up. You fired up? W, let's get it.
I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it works. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt.
All right. Let's roll. Let's roll. Good to see you guys. W's in the chat. We got motion. All right, game time, baby, game time. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. Let's get the party started. Who do we got here today? Stevie Mac in the house. Connor FX. Pitbull in the building. What's goody? What's goody? YOLO traders here. What up, YOLO? You only live once. You only live once. YOLO. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Angelo Betts in the building. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Q? Nigel in the house. What up, Nigel? What up, Simsy? What up, Jeff? What's goody? What's goody? Let's get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Outro vibes. Outro vibes. Outro. Lock it in. Lock it in. Clubhouse, how we feeling? Good to see y'all. Wokey in the building. What's goody? What up, Danish? Yeah, it's getting very Danish over here in Tampa, Florida. What up, traders next door? Let's bring this down a little bit. Who else we got? Who else we got here today? Zyper in the building. What up, Robert Staffy? Yeah, Daniel King in the house. What's good, Supreme? What's good, everyone? Nate G in the building. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How you guys doing? How y'all doing? What up, Captain? The captain's here. PF. What's goody? What's goody? What up, Roberto? What up, Stewie B? There's my boy Sparrow in the house. What up, Serge? DQ in the building. What up, Jamil? Nikola Tesla's here. Let's get it. Only Bands in the house. What's poppin'? What up, Lucas? What up, Alex? Good morning. What up, BanTFX? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Anthony Bravo in the house. Let's get it. Where's Johnny Bravo? Is Johnny Bravo here today? Luffy in the building. What up, Luffy? Long lay. What's poppin'? What up, Earl? Energy is in the building. What up, Ben Bennett? Back to the clubhouse here. What up, Kunal? Neil's in the house. What up, Mason? Big Legrand is in here. Let's get it. Always love to see Legrand. What up, Philip? OGH. Good morning, Casso. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What up, Shubs? All right, Stevie Mac. Whoa, Stevie Mac's everywhere. What's good, Wayne? How you feeling, brother? Eric P in the house. What up, Willie? Janosh. We call him Janosh, and he's arrived. Let's get it. All right, man. Well, how y'all doing? Good to see everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back to another New York session. We've been on fire here in the New York session, and we'll see if we can keep the momentum going here today. Let's go ahead and pray before we get into anything here, and just share the fact that we are super grateful just to be able to do something like this on a daily basis. So let's go ahead and pray, and we'll dive into the day here. Father in heaven, Lord, we just thank you. Lord, we thank you for this opportunity every single day. We don't take it lightly. I give you the glory, Lord, for speaking through me and just shepherding, Lord, your flock, Lord. Let's continue to be great, Lord. Keep us focused, keep us steadfast in our ways. We thank you for your promises, Lord. We thank you for the work that you've been doing, Lord, but I just feel it. I just hear it. That we're just beginning, that nothing has even happened yet, that what you're about to do is going to shock so many people. It's going to open up the doors of opportunity. It's going to open up just the blessings, Lord. The floodgates are opening for your people here. I know it. I feel it. I thank you for speaking that to me and just using me here to relay that message, Lord. So we thank you that you're just beginning. We thank you that you believe that nothing has even been done yet, that we haven't even scratched the surface of what we're going to do, the impact and the inspiration across the world, all to build your kingdom, Lord. So we thank you for it. We thank you for your blessings. We thank you for guiding our path, Lord, going before us and making our path straight. So we give you the glory for it, and we honor you here. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. The work has just begun. The Lord is saying so clearly to me that we haven't even started yet, gang. Sheesh, I'm telling you, makes me emotional, the impact that's going down here, just the impact across the world. So let's get to it. Oh man, just distracted, or I should say disguised by this little thing we call trading. It is pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Let me lower the music just a smidge here, and let's talk about it. So today is July 10th. It is another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined and act the part. You know, you guys want to be profitable traders. You want to be 8-figure traders. Time to act like one, right? Time to make decisions like one, think like one, walk like one, talk like one, right? I wonder what that would be. Walk like an 8-figure trader, talk like an 8-figure trader, make decisions like an 8-figure trader, trade like an 8-figure trader. You might just end up being an 8-figure trader, right? Believing that you're an 8-figure trader. So let's go ahead and make good decisions here today, decisions that our future self will thank us for. And this is just your friendly reminder and my friendly reminder not to get off track here today. So again, Thursday, July 10th, we do have unemployment claims coming in about 3 minutes, and then I will be looking for positions after that. So we are in the headlines here pretty much the majority of the day, as you can see, but nothing too crazy, you know, just yellow folders, orange folders, and should be pretty straightforward here today. We got unemployment claims coming in just a moment, and we'll see where we go from there. So let's go ahead and break things down. Y'all ready for a top-down analysis? If you guys can, give the stream a like for me, sub to the channel, and let's get into it here today. Yeah. What up, Bear Berry? There he is. What's good, Christian? All right, let's do this. Y'all ready to go? Just stop what you're doing, finish what you're chewing, and let's lock in here for like just the next 5 minutes so we can run through this breakdown. So I want you guys to get really good at doing breakdowns and, you know, walking yourself through it here. So let me just lower the music a little bit more before we start. And that should be good. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Music down, please. All right, let me go a little bit more. Okay, that should be good. All right, if anyone has an issue, just let me know. I'll keep a little peek on the chat here. So let's do this breakdown. Let's talk about this. This is going to be gold. We're going to start here on the daily time frame as always, and let's talk about it. So we see here that yesterday gold did close on the daily time frame bullish here, right? So overall, we did end up creating a support. No surprise, right? We had support over here as well, and a lot of rejections in this area. So, you know, we obviously were bound to move up there, especially after breaking the lows, re-breaking the highs and whatnot. So gold did close bullish yesterday, did create a brand new support, as you can see right there. And now we are trying to move up. You know, we're trying to move up. The issue now comes here is that we do not have a lower wick on this candle, and this is a daily candle. I would expect us to come down and make that lower wick at some point here. Looks like we basically came right into this range here. You guys see this range? Just came right into this range and basically rejected now. So pretty curious to see, are we going to reject here, head back down, give that daily candle a lower wick today, right? So that's going to be determined a lot by the 4-hour time frame, right? So let's go see what this rejection on the daily candle looks like, because most likely that will be a 4-hour candle that's beginning to move bearish, right? And there it is. So we have that 4-hour candle now starting to move bearish. We did break the lows. We're in a little bit of a tough spot here because we do have a support here as well, right? So we want to really see a official closure below on the 4-hour candle to basically for us to confidently say, hey, we are officially bearish on the 4-hour now, right? And that should lead to us coming down into 3307 and creating a lower wick for that daily candle, right? So we'll see if that's going to happen here today. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart. 1 hour is very choppy here, very choppy, all the way down till like 17 there. So you just have a lot of support in the way everywhere, right? You got support here, here, and here. So it's really not that clean, right? In regards to all this range here. So I don't know, man. I don't like the chop there. So we're gonna need something strong for us to, maybe if we can do something like this, let the New York Open just bulldoze us down, right? And then what we can do is we wait for the opportunities to sell again, right? So you wait for something like this to go down, just like the last couple trades that we've taken, right? We wait for a bearish closure, and now we got clean range, right? Now we don't have to worry about this crappy, choppy price action to the left. Right here, price will come down for us. It'll push through that range. It'll clear out the traffic, almost like a bulldozer, right? It'll come down, make a smooth road for us. We come back up, we get a healthy pullback, and then what we could do is we can target those supports again as price is gonna, look to move down to create that, new range there. So possibly that could happen at 9:15, something like that. But those will probably be the best selling opportunities of the day. I mean, you could sell right here, but you're selling right into all that chop, right? So that's on you if you want to do that. It's probably not worth it to me. I'm already up $1,200 here, $800 on my other account. It's not really worth it for me to take sells into this choppy zone here. So I will wait for that if it does come to sells. But look at this, right? We have some sort of support here that we did close above. We gapped down a little bit, but the 30-minute candle closed above here, right? So I am open for buys as well. We have pushed up off of this area a few times before, and maybe we can do that again here today. So let me just look at the 15-minute here real quick, and let's see what we can do. So maybe we look for buys above, right, on the 15-minute. Something like this, a new closure above here, and then we got all that clean range, and that would be the 4-hour candle starting to pop back up, the daily candle popping back up, and continuing to move bullish. So we'll see if we get closures back above there on the 15-minute time frame, and then we could potentially take these buys here. Yeah, the sells are really not like they make sense, but the price action is just so choppy to the downside, so choppy. And if you're already in profits for today, your goal is to make money. It's not to take trades, right? So if you already have made the money, then you better wait for the cleanest ranges and cleanest price action, right? That's what you need to wait for. So that's what I'll be waiting for here, and we'll see. Yeah, I don't like this gap down. This gap kind of messed me up here. So we may move up here. I wouldn't really take the sells at this moment, but I think if we can get some sort of either new 15 closure above or even a 1-hour candle closing above the range here, we should pop from 9 to 10 a.m. here today. So that's my day. We'll see how it goes. The cleanest price action honestly is below 17 for sells here today. It's going to be very rough, right? So either below 17 or that example I drew out for you where we get a clean push down, a new resistance, and then we can short the market from there. So that's what I'll be looking for here today. And it's a little weird price action, but that's all we got to work with here today. So that'll be the day for me, and let's see what we can do with it. Yeah, I think the 1-hour closure here would be best because this this 1 hour candle can really go anywhere now, right? I know we missed like the NY Open, and this is all news, right? So we don't want to get caught up in the news, unemployment claims coming in. So I am most likely waiting on the 1 hour closure here today. Cool. So buys above, range 2 sells below, and that's where we're at. Basically, I'm using one zone. It's going to be 33.29 here today, and that zone is either going to say, hey, we're either buying above or we're looking for some sort of a range 2 sell below. Cool. That's it, folks. That's it. If it wants to drive here, I really don't care. Like, I never trade the news candles, so it is what it is. Boom. All right, 1 hour is all I'm really looking at. All right, man, that's it. That's it. Any questions, comments, concerns? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We'll take a look at NQ here in just a moment as well. But that is gold for us today. I think we could potentially move up here on the 15. But I personally don't like trading the news candle. So I'm going to sit tight. Again, I'm already green on the day. And if you're already green on the day, I'd advise you to sit tight here too and wait on the 1 hour. Yeah. Z Gamer in the house. I don't think I've seen. Did I mention your name before? I don't think I did. Shout out to Z Gamer. Shout out to Z Gamer. Wrong date on YouTube. Oh man. Yeah, I didn't even know, bro. I don't know where we are, what we're doing, who we are. I have no idea what's going on here. What day it is? Should be Thursday, I believe, right? Literally Monday, I thought it was Friday. I was like, what? Do I play some forex? Oh, Forza. Wait, forex or Forza? Grand Rising, my friend. What's poppin'? What up, AB Mike? How you feeling, bro? Here after a long time away from the UK. What's up, my friend? What's goody? What's goody? What up, Green? Green, remind me, what day is it today, brother? I did not take a trade in London, but we did take a pretty nice win in Asian session last night. Yeah, Asian. Should I get a stake or a new account? Stake. Oh, today's the 10th? Oh, yeah, today's the 10th. Hey, nobody knows nothing. Nobody make that edit real quick. Yesterday didn't even happen. I ate a cookie yesterday, so I'm trying to forget about it. Sorry. Nobody knows nothing. It's July 10th, bro. What you talking about? What you mean? Yo, what's good, Raja? AB Mike, enjoy that steak, bro. Congrats on the payout as well. My internet is slow? Oh, no. No. Oh, yeah. I think I did see a little warning, but it went away. It should be good. I don't know. Magnus might be using all my internet with his Danish, whatever they got going on up there. What's up, everyone? Today's my birthday. Hope I get some B-Day pips. What up, Christian? Happy birthday, G. Let's get it. Let's get it. Already green? Let's go. Yes, sir. We already green here in the clubhouse. Trust that. Believe that. Believe that. Let me show you guys my trade that I took in Asian. One sec. So we took basically like a fade position / inverted celery position here. Just such a good read. Such a good read on the markets these days. Like just entry on the break of that low. We look to come down right into the zone here. But the candle was closing in less than 1 minute right there. So I just snagged it. Snagged it. No ego in my trading. No ego. Oh, I have to get down to my TP line. Okay, well have fun getting break even, buddy. Have fun getting break even. Yeah, I don't do it. I don't let it roll like that. If it's 1 minute left and I'm literally a pip or two from my TP, I got no ego in this game. I'm taking my money right there. I'd rather have 400 even anyway than 415 or 12 or 18. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, that was the trade. Simple fade position, inverted celery. you know, pushing up, 30-minute candle closing. Like basically this was the 15-minute time frame, and the 30 pushed all the way up, and once it broke its own low, we were in that. Yeah, we were in that. That was Asian session. Made about $1,200 there, and like I think 770 on Tora on my live account. So it's a pretty good trade. Pretty good trade. In and out. In and out, baby. Just how we like it. Happy birthday. Yes, sir. Let's level up this year. Remember, the Lord is just speaking so strongly to me that you know, we haven't even cracked the code yet. We haven't even scratched the surface on what we're about to do here. All right, let's take a look at NQ, and let's see what we can do over here today, if we could do anything. So daily is very bullish, continuing to be bullish. Notice how the red candles are very few here, aren't they? Right, so every time we attempt to make a move down, we just get it combated by more support and more support here. So now we're coming up to this resistance. Yeah, we'll see what we do. I like the fact that, you know, we're in these all-time highs here. The 4-hour is a bit choppy, so the buys may or may not work too well here today. You don't have any lower wick on that 4-hour candle. 1 hour is trying to push down. 30-minute is making its way down here as well. You got a pretty clean range on the 30, but man, NQ tough here, right? No closure below there. Just what? Like interesting here. So I don't know. NQ is very, very bullish, but it's too bullish to buy, right? And we're at this like resistance level, but at the same time, it's so bullish that you don't even want to take a sell, right? So yeah, I think maybe if you get a 30 closure below these ranges here, it looks pretty good. But, you know, the range is good. But, man, the pair is very bullish. Very, very bullish. So, yeah. I think anything above this zone right here just remains bullish today. Yeah, you should move up, fill that wick. But you need to have candles continuing to close above the range here. So, we haven't had a closure below yet. Right, this candle can easily pop back up and close above and look something just like this, right? So I think anything above the zone here pretty much remains bullish, and price can continue driving. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good trade in Asian. Yeah, it was pretty simple, straight to the point. It was a little more complex, right? You know, I could see how people maybe, especially newer traders, how you might not understand that. That was, congratulations, you could benefit off of my experience, you know what I mean? And if you don't understand it, then just ask good questions. You know, ask good questions to get your answers, so that way you can kind of start paying attention to it next time. And that's the benefit of being here. You know, you could benefit off of my experience, not only just my experience in trading, but my experience in life. And I'm happy to, you know, dish it out. Stops are like current kid. The stops were like 15 pips on that trade. You could have used current or previous. It just whatever one you decided, pretty much. I think previous was like 32, and then current was like 13 or 14. No, so yeah, so there was no red candle before that trade. So that's what I'm saying. It was a more experienced trade. It was an impulse entry, and it was more of like an inverted celery / fade position, which is our impulse trades. So impulse trades to me are just positions taken without a candle confirmation or a candle closing in your direction. So this is one of the ones that I take, and yeah, it worked out well here. Yeah. Good question though. So any newer trader, I wouldn't really jump on that. I would study it. You know, I would just sit back and watch me take it over and over and over again, and then that way you study it, you catch on to it, and it can make some sense to you. Kingman Wild, and what's going on in the clubhouse, gang? You guys want me to restart the Zoom? Let me restart the Zoom, right? I'll send it back at you, right? Be right back. And they are gone. 300 of them. Wow. Yeah, damn. I don't know what's going on in the Zoom. Let's restart Zoom here for these guys. Yeah, but Clubhouse, man, we've been eating. I think
Recording in progress.
yeah, I think we there was like a losing streak like 3 weeks ago. We took like 3 losses in a row. And everyone was like, "Yo, we're betting the house on the next trades." And I don't think we haven't lost one since. I think we're on like 8 or 9 in a row here. By the way, YouTube as well. I think we've hit 5 or 6 in a row here on YouTube over the last couple days. Boom. Yeah, New York session's been pretty good. All right, let me get these guys back in the party here. Everyone, let's mute them. Share the music with them. Share the screen with them. Boom. All right, here they come. Here they come. Okay, cool. Link is out. Yeah, link is out. Zoom link. Boom. Perfect. All right, cool. Boom. All right, we good? Holy smokes. Wow, dude. I looked over, it was 9 and it was 167. Holy. Hey, that's one thing I love about the Clubhouse, man. I send that link out. Oh, man, that thing is... I like watching the members just all start pouring in. Can you guys hear the music? I always want to take a video, but I always forget. Whole lot of money being made around here. Bags are full. But there's always room for more, Louis G. Any other confirmations did you see before you took the Asian session? Yeah, it was the last 15 minutes of the 4-hour candle. The 4 hours rejecting. The daily still had no bottom wick. The 1 hour was closing below the resistance. 30-minute was moving up with no bottom wick. 15-minute rejected, closed below. That ultimately broke the 30-minute lows, which was ultimately my setup and entry. Yeah, I'll do a Torah market tutorial. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video on YouTube about it or something. Yeah, I'll do like a little YouTube video, something like that. But it's been fun to trade on my own capital here. It's been, yeah, I don't know. There's something lacking here on Zoom. That's so weird. I'm not sure what it is. Of course, the day that, yeah, you see, my internet is like going much slower. Dan, of course, the day TK leaves. All right, let's pray about it. Lord, I pray that you would just fix the internet, clear it up so your people can hear me. We thank you for it. All right, it's done. Just wait. Just give it a little second. Just give it a second or two. Maybe the Viking messed it up. No, better already. There you go. There you go. When are we getting Nick and Magnus gym video? We might get that today. Maybe we'll get it today. I think we're going to go work out. We've been moving around. We've been extremely busy. Yeah, we've been just making moves. On Project X, can you have a stop loss before the order is taken? I think so. Like you can have a... Yeah, you can. So let's say you wanted to set up like a 2 lot. You could put a stop sell, like a sell stop. wherever you want. You know what I mean? So, oh, wow. Oh, there it is. Yeah, my internet's a little slaggy today. But yeah, and then if you want your stops here, right, you can just put it there and it'll exit you out. TK, poof, pops up. YouTube's a little behind. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm not sure. What's up, Dan? How are you, bro? Green, how are you feeling? Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, everyone could turn their video off too. That will probably help a little bit. But I like seeing your faces, you know what I mean? Stephen B, don't go. Don't go, bro. Only band, just stay right there. I'll take the slow internet. All right, can we turn this 4 into an 8 here today? That's the goal. Can we turn the 4 into an 8? Yeah, let's see. Did we grab the pack here on the 4-hour, flip bullish and continue up, or what do we do today? What do we do today? That's Magnus's new thing. Magnus. That's Maverick's new thing. He says, "What do we do today?" Yo, what up, Traders X? What's good? You planning on joining the clubhouse today? All right, Daniel. Looking forward to seeing you in there for Asian tonight. Yes, sir. We've given out coupons here all week. For the last 2 weeks, we've given out coupons. Have you used them wisely? That's the question. Have you invested into your future? I seen a message in, where was it? I think it was New York Sesh. I think some people still really think we are like normal people. So yeah, it was someone asking about the clubhouse, and they were just saying like, you know, I don't see what would be worth it, right? Like, I just don't see how $150 would be worth it, right? And he's like, well, you know, most people charge 80, and I just told him, look, man, like, we ain't most. We ain't most. So this is a whole totally different environment than anything you've ever been in your entire life. Can anyone in the clubhouse testify against that or testify to that at all? Is this not different than anything you've ever been a part of in your life? Like, this is insane. Insane. So we are very different from the rest. Trust me. Trust me on that. I can't give you all the secrets in here. You know, there's a lot of secrets in the clubhouse. Just kidding. Just kidding. But it is something like you've never seen before. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Bro, are you trading gold? Bro, yes, I'm trading gold. It's the only pair I trade. Took the fake out. Yeah, right? Yeah. Let's take a look here. Yeah, they will. 150? Bro, 150? Like, we made that an Asian session. If you would have joined yesterday and came to Asian, you would have, like, tripled your investment already. Only been here 2 days. This group is different. Wow, thank you, Jim. Yeah, man. So, it's different. You know what I mean? Trust me. It's nothing you've ever been a part of in your life. Your IG gurus and your guru traders, trust me, we don't do it. We don't do it the way they do it. We do it a little bit different. I don't think anyone's coming like we're coming, man. My grandma's birthday today. Let's see if we can catch a dub. Let's go. Grandma Pips. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's see how this 1 hour does here. We got 5 minutes left on it. And let's see how we do. Pay the fee. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, you know, the one thing that comes with the clubhouse is the clubhouse. And when I say that, I mean the environment. I mean, you get a group of individuals who are all hungry, who are all kind of coming in for a common dream, common goal. We're all on the same page. Everyone knows what a good trade is. Everyone knows what a bad trade is. Everyone knows what a good loss is. Everyone knows what a bad loss is. You know, you're entering an arena, I should say, with traders who have their heads screwed on straight, right? And if they're not, they get them screwed on very quickly, right? When they enter this clubhouse, and everyone is marching forward with a very common goal, and it's a beautiful thing to be a part of. And we trade every session. Facts. Like DJ Khaled said, I don't work the day shift. I don't work the night shift. I work all shifts, brother. I work all shifts. So we're here. We are here, and every time we touch this mic, we don't take it for granted. We know the responsibility. We know that there's ears and people listening, that we can change our entire life with the philosophies that have changed our life, and we do not take this time for granted. So when we're here, you'll never catch us lacking. We're always energized, always ready to go. We never lack, ever. People risk their freedom for money. Traders risk their money for freedom. That's the only way I'd ever want to do it. My dog's birthday today. Let's go. How do I join the clubhouse? Just hit exclamation point clubhouse. It'll pop up. Go to timedtrading.com. To be honest, I want to sell you. I want to sell you on the clubhouse because I know how much of a difference it will make in your life. So I have no problem saying, hey, go to timedtrading.com and lock in, right? Make a decision today that your future self is going to thank you for. We've had tons and tons of success stories come out the clubhouse. And like I said earlier, we're just getting started. Just heating up here. I don't think they hear me, fans counted up. I don't think they hear me. 88% retention rate in the clubhouse. Go show me another business pulling in that type of retention, right? That's how you know we're providing real good trading, real good education, and extremely good value, right? It's on another level. Hundreds of billions. We're going to have billions of people in the clubhouse. Yeah, so anyway, 1 hour candle closing up here, 4 hour coming back up, which is good if we're looking for buys here. We got a 4 hour pack runner as well. The 15-minute gave us an opportunity, but it was at 8:30, you know, so the news was coming out there. I wasn't too interested in taking, I'm never interested in taking trades during the news candle, which is this one right here. So yeah, I'll just wait, hang tight, and 1 hour's coming up in about 2 minutes. Yeah, that's why I haven't taken the current trade, because I'm already up. I'm green on the day. I don't take news trades. Otherwise I'd probably be in this, but other than that, just waiting on the 1 hour like I planned to earlier. You lose 600 yesterday, you win 1,500 today. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I got 450K demo count. I made 7 million in 6 days. Is that a good sign? Probably not. Probably not. You're probably just taking a bunch of trades, sizing up really heavy. It's not duplicatable. Johnny Gems in the house. What's good, my G? How we feeling?
Yo, my man.
How you doing? Give him a Danish. How you doing?
How you doing?
What's pop?
Feeling freaking incredible, blessed, and highly favored. Grateful to be here. Let's go.
Grateful to have you here.
Thank you, bro. I'm ready to follow my plan. I'm ready to be patient and disciplined. What about y'all, chat? Let's go.
W. Is Zoom still lacking a little bit, or we good?
Yeah, you are lagging a little bit actually.
Sheesh, I don't know why.
You're sounding very slow-mo.
I don't know why. It shouldn't be an issue.
What did Kingston touch, bro?
Boo. I don't
Magnus,
know.
what you touch,
What did
bro?
Magnus touch? That's the question.
Yeah.
He was here last.
Yo, we're blaming Magnus and Aaron.
It's all because Aaron took my excess yesterday. I know it.
Yeah. Yo, what's poppin', chat? How y'all doing? Who's ready to make progress today and follow their plan? I am.
Johnny Gems, he's here. As always. Magnus has arrived.
Viking.
The Danish boy.
Magnus'
Danish
last
boy. All right, well, we get a 1 hour closure here on support. So, you know, if we end up pushing down here, high probability we move up. If we start moving up like that, then I would just wait. I would wait on the 15 to create a brand new support and then take the buys. You smell good, bro. Smell good. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. My guy must have just got out the shower. Mental target tapped. Yeah, exactly. That's if we were to take buys, that would have been the target. He did. He was up. He was live for London.
Love it.
Where the nickling's at? Yeah, I would just start a live account. The demo account comment, I would just start a live one with like $100 and just get to work. You know, take exactly what you did to get to 7 million. If it's like duplicatable and it's like a legit system, and you know, run it up. Time to go live, G. Good morning, Lights Fire. How you doing?
What's up, Lights Fire?
Gold is moving mad. It's moving mad here. I don't even like
Yeah,
this price action. None of it. I don't like any of it. None of it looks clean at all. Yeah, I think we could get a big move today around in 15 or 30 minutes here. Yeah, look, if this 30 right here closes bearish below, I'd be open to taking that sell. So I know we talked about there's a lot of chop here, but if this now rejects the highs again, right? There's no wick on this candle. We close bearish. Most likely, especially if it's below here, you'll get a move down. And price moved down yesterday just as we anticipated it to also, right? I know we took partials, we hit break even on the rest of it, but we ended up just continuing down there. Yeah. How to join the clubhouse? Exclamation point clubhouse, and the link will pop up. Or just go to timetoeattrading.com, or if you could find it, you could find it. Price action's disgusting. Yeah, it is. It is. You had a little fake out here too.
A little bit. Some crazy volume. Out of nowhere.
Yeah. 50K funded or 5K live? What do you think, John?
50K funded. I guess it depends too on your level of experience. I would say both.
Your skill set comes into play for an answer on
both,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you rate your skill set, George? On a scale of 1 to 10. 1, you have no idea what trading even means. You don't even know what a pip is. 10, you are profitable. You've been profitable every single month this year. Where would you say you fall? AB Mike.
I think I've always been open to trading both prop firm, funded accounts and personal capital. I mean, once you got the skill set, you could do anything. Yeah,
I think if you're a newer trader, you should start on the funded stuff, because you can get in for a very, very like little cost, and if you're not a complete, you know what, then you can hold that account and use it a bit to learn. Right? But if you're chasing the money and doing all that, you're going to go through a bunch of accounts. But if you can literally be a mature individual, right, with the future in mind, right? Then what you can do is you can take a small little 25 or 50K account, you invest into it, and then you just take the trades. You take it at a very small size, and you start showing up here, taking the trades, learning the system, getting in the clubhouse, going through the course, watching the webinars, all at a very minimal investment, right? We're talking about a 50K account and a clubhouse membership. That's like literally like $300, right? Or you could invest $5,000 into an account.
Bucks.
Yeah, or you can invest 5K into an account, and then as a beginner, there's a 99% chance you blow that, right? So I would much rather say start small, get yourself educated. Don't try and tiptoe around good education. The only way you succeed here is by having knowledge, right? And applying that knowledge. And the only way to get that is through education or experience. So you choose. We set up these YouTube live streams in the clubhouse so you don't have to go through the experience route as much, and you can come here and learn from professionals who have already gone through, the fire, right? We've already paved the way. So all you got to do now is pay attention to how we do it, ask really good questions on things that you don't understand, keep your investment small, make sure your education is high, and then eventually you give yourself, 6 months to a year, and yeah, you'll be looking pretty damn good.
I agree. I agree with that. Yep.
If you can't make it into the clubhouse, then show up to these YouTube live streams, rewatch them, replay them, go on the YouTube, watch all the other videos I've done, and just learn. Respect the learning phase. That's what I would say. I did not respect the learning phase, and I wish I did, and that cost me about $30,000 of unnecessary expenses and 3 years of my life.
You learn and then you earn.
Yeah.
Nick says it best.
By the way, I've had a ton of people reach out and say, hey, we want to join the clubhouse, but in our country, that's like $1 million or something. So we've been trying to figure something out where we can help everyone. And I think what we'll do is, every single day, what we can do is we can print. So this idea was brought up to me, that we can basically record ourselves. So every session in the clubhouse, whether it be New York, London, pre-New York, whatever, Asian, what we could do is record our analysis, right? And give you a full breakdown of what we'll be looking at in the clubhouse during that session, and maybe, somehow send it into some sort of Discord channel or something like that. So we're still working on an idea for everyone. It'd be like $15-20 a month, right, to get analysis on every single session. So we're trying to work something out for you guys, and we'll see what we can do. But I never do anything until it's asked upon me many times, and that's been a big one. So we'll see.
Great.
Will I make a 1 week free trial? No, I wouldn't do it.
Never.
Yeah, you see, the exchange rate's crazy.
Free trial.
Yeah, this is the free trial
right now, bro.
I'm here every day. I give a free trial every single day. Every day. And before I launched the clubhouse, I did it every day for 2 years. Every day. I don't think I've missed 5 days in the last 3 years.
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so.
Maybe
if 3. Maybe.
Yeah, if you like the YouTube live streams, it's a guaranteed fact that you're definitely gonna love the clubhouse live streams 100%.
Yeah.
So take this as a free trial, for real.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll do whatever we can to help the masses, man. Yep. The spread on top one futures, I don't even think there is a spread here. Yeah, futures doesn't really have spreads like that. I mean, they do. It's like a 0.1. Where is the top one spread?
Zero.
I don't even know where it is. Futures don't really have spread at all.
It really doesn't. Zero spread. Every now and then, maybe sometimes I'll get slipped, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Never crazy spread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir, bro. What we think? You think this daily candle's coming back down today? Make a lower wick? That
Yeah,
flower
it
pack
could.
under
It definitely could. Yeah, certainly
play,
could
though.
come down. My internet is like lagging here, though. I'm trying to figure out why.
Right?
We lagging.
Yeah. Yeah, you are lagging. Still going through. The message is still going through, but it's lagging.
Ken G, of course. Clubhouse members get everything. Everything. So anything and everything that I ever put on, Clubhouse members have full access. That's the cool part about being in the club. Notice how you guys have full access to everything. There's not, outside of the elite calls, like obviously that's different. But other than that, you'll have access to everything I do. Nutella spread. Yeah, top one. Yeah, top one futures. Yep. Yeah, I don't trade top one forex. I trade top one futures. So I think they're continuing the discounts here. All you gotta do is use code TTE in the discount. I'm trying to get them to run that 55% discount again. So let's see if we can work. You know, if we can get their team to work it out. I think they have the 55% right now, but I'm talking about for the instant funded. Because I think they have it for elite and straight what are the other accounts? The pro accounts.
Yep.
But hey, congrats because you guys are crushing it on the pro accounts. Yeah, I don't think the pro accounts really affect us in our strategy. So that maybe I'll get a few pro accounts as well, just so I can feel them out. And yeah, because we never have an issue with intraday drawdown, right? Like we're never. So I think maybe I'll try those out too.
Yeah, raise slate capital, bro. I think that's one of the keys to successful trading is, bro, trading one system, being consistent with one system, man. You know, like if you just trade one system, you'll be golden. You know, over 100 to 1,000 days of consistent discipline to one system. I mean, you're gonna be a great trader, man. Over 100 to 1,000 days of trading the same system. You know, you just gotta stay consistent and disciplined. That's really it.
Yeah. Hippie farmer.
All strategies are the same. It's really like, are you going to trade the strategy, right? It's only you who gets in the way. The strategy never gets in the way, right?
Yeah, but you know what? So sometimes I think about that too, and I think, well, no, not every strategy works. You know? So like...
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean about like any proven system works, right? So if you get, you know, if it's proven, you know, obviously if you work it, it'll work. But at the same time, not every strategy is proven to work. Right? You know, you see some YouTube channel or some YouTube thing or internet thing, you're like, oh, well, you know what? I'll try that out too. But you have no proof. You didn't watch the guy sit here for 3 years straight and talk about every single trade he took and explained it before and explained it after and answered any sort of questions and filled you in on the details of, you know, you don't see all that, right? So make sure that whatever system you are trading, there's proven results backed up, that it actually works, that you've watched it work, you've seen it work, and then commit to working it, right? But if you haven't seen that, you know, don't try and switch the strategy that you see working to go do something else. It just doesn't. It's just a never-ending failing cycle of a trader, and I don't want y'all to fall into that.
Right. Yep. Find an edge that's statistically reliable. Like, look at Nick's lifetime record.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's our statistics. That's what's reliable to us. That's what we put the pressure on. That data right there, you know?
Yeah.
Never ourselves. So, yeah.
By the way,
100% Nick.
Got to update that record, by the way. I think I got to add like 6 wins on that. You know what I mean? No one hit me with the update the record, though.
Someone go calculate the win percentage for the lifetime record. Word, bro.
Add 6 wins to it, but also before you do it.
There you go.
No, top one won't mess you up. No. Yeah, I don't know why my internet is unstable here today. You guys are breaking up. Magnus, wait, you want to hit the gym earlier today? Psh, guys, can't hear you. Internet's going out. It's breaking up. C Melly in the building. What's up, brother? Good chat in Asian session last night with C Melly and Magnus and W Trade in Asian last night. Oh, by the way, hey, go. We're doing a giveaway on Instagram today. So we're giving away 5 50K combines on this new post that I have just shared on Instagram. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, so all you have to do is like and get, I mean, come on, look at the pictures on those. I mean, so all you got to do is like and leave a comment. Shout out to all the ones who already did it without a giveaway. And yeah, we're going to do 5 or 6 50K account giveaways here. Yeah, this is my new Porsche GT3 RS, and we're having a blast with this thing, man. Met a bunch of new friends yesterday. With all supercars, and you know that's one of the reasons why I got this car, to be able to network, to be able to meet new people, and to be able to, you know, build more business, right? Build more business outside of all the businesses that I currently have. So if you guys go like and comment this photo right here, it's a brand new post. I told them I ain't gotta boost the post. I got a community. I got a squad. I got a whole squad. So yeah, give a like, give a comment, and then later on today or tomorrow, we're gonna pick, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 10 people to give away 50K accounts to. Yeah, futures accounts from Top 1 Futures. And like the stream also. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great, Lights Fire. I already commented. That's a real one. That's a real one. Hearing Magnus' story last night was really cool. Yes, yes. Yup. LeGrand. W. Why don't I buy now? Because price is right at a resistance level. Yeah, I don't like buying at resistance. I don't like to buy high. Hey, I just did, not for the giveaway. Let's go. Yeah. Buys according to ICT strategy. Oh, I don't trade ICT. I don't even drink iced tea. Are there stream replays? We're working on it. We're working on it. So we're trying to get them all on the website and get the storage. Yeah, so we're working on that. Soon we should have all like stream replays available in the clubhouse. That'd be sick, right? Can you check out my trade earlier? Yes. Is there any way you could send it right in the Zoom? Send it to me right on Zoom. John Maxwell, No Limits. Yeah, it's a good book. I've read this one. You read every book. Today I'll show you all the books. I got boxes of books. John, did you read that one? John, you haven't read many John Maxwell books, right?
Nah, honestly. What was your favorite one?
I like the one good. It's called Good Leaders Ask Great Questions, and then he also has another one called Very Few. I think it's called Few Communicate. No, it's like some communicate or few connect, or many communicate, few connect, or something like that. And that was just obviously about building connections, leadership, relationships, things like that. But the Good Leaders Ask Great Questions, that was a good book. I also, you read that one?
Got it.
No, not that one. I read How Successful People Think and
Yeah.
Difference Makers.
Nice. Yeah, the No Limits one sounds really good too.
I know.
Yeah, it is. I have a whole he had a whole series of like these little mini books that he did. like how successful people think, how teamwork, things like that. And I read pretty much all of them.
Nice, bro. Yeah, I just ordered 2 new books too here. I'm gonna get that one, put that one on the list. No Limits.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's good. Another good author, and I don't talk about him a lot, but his name is Og Mandino, and his books have changed my life early on. He's written a lot of really good stuff. His name is Og Mandino. Crazy Fib Laser Show, says the cells. All right, let's take a look, Jaden. So let's see here. So we have a sells right here. Okay, price failed to close above multiple times. Bearish doji candle. Previous candle led to no bottom wick. New candle attempted to wick. Yeah, yep. So you took a sell on the break of that low there. So it's a little choppy in my opinion down through here, right? Like, so you entered here and you got a lot of choppiness here. But overall, like let's say, where'd my little toolbox go? There it is. Oh yeah, I forgot I closed down Zoom. Let's say that none of that chop to the left is there and it's more clean. That would be a better trade. So I like your setup. So let's forget about everything to the left. I like that you identified an opportunity and you executed. That's number one. So congratulations on that. Beautiful trade right there. You have a break of the highs here, I see. You grab liquidity. You end up closing back below and you waited for a top wick. Entered on the break of the previous candle, and that looks amazing, right? But now we got to factor in what's to the left. So I probably would have stayed out of this trade just due to the fact that all that is there. But if, again, from the setup itself, it looks extremely clean. What would have made it better is if you had nice clean range like this, right? That was kind of sitting there, and that would have made it like a perfect trade. But yeah, the trade itself, the idea, magnificent. The range to the left, which is not under your control, is not that good, right? So what you could control, which was identifying the setup, was perfect. Perfecto, Jaden. Let's go. Let's go.
Jaden.
Okay, so we got 9:30 coming up in about 8 minutes. Let's see if we can get a trade just like that here. We did break the highs earlier. We're coming back down here. We got a decent range to the downside. It is 9:30, 63 pips. If this candle can kind of hang tight a little bit, I think we got something here. 9:30 volume. Everyone communicates, few connect. There it is. Thank you, Stephen B.
Stephen B.
Is there 8 minutes? Yeah, 8 more minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see how this candle opened up and looked, but I don't know. I don't think I'd be interested in like a impulse entry like we did last night. It's just, it doesn't look the same here. Asian's been hitting.
Spike down.
Asian's been hitting. Asian session has honestly really become such a great
beautiful
session.
Trade last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a trade.
Like Asian's a little like hit or miss, but the gems are always, the gems are always guaranteed. I mean, I love Asian sesh. You got such a good crew in there as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Antonio. Appreciate that, man. Welcome in too. Welcome. There he is. Maybe we'll go work out today.
Let's do it.
Hibachi later.
Cool.
John, hibachi later.
That sounds like
Yes.
a
Yes,
I'm
sir,
down.
bro. I'm down. Absolutely.
Let's see if we can make a couple
We gotta take
thousand
Magnus
here
there.
today in the markets and go have some hibachi. Hibachi.
Sounds like a plan, bro.
We're already up to 4, 8,
Already
12, 7. I'm already up $2,000 here today. So let's see if we can pull something else off and walk away with a W here in New York sesh.
Sheesh, bro. You're up a little bit bigger than me, but I'm still up a nice little 250, so
All right,
I'm still down, bro.
We'll take it. Yeah, last night Asian trade. This was it. It was a kind of similar,
another 250 here.
kind of similar to today, but you know, we had the 15 closure week already. We didn't get that here, so. But yeah, that was the trade. It was an inverted celery. Waited on that 15 to close very weak below the range. It did. We waited for a top wick. We got it. It was like 13 pips. Entry on the break of the low. Straight shot down. I don't think we really seen much drawdown. Just maybe a minute or two. And as we approach this area, so my partials were sitting right here, right? But as we approach this area, it was like 1 minute left. And again, I have no ego in this game. Like, I do not need price to come one more pip and tap my profits before I snag them. You feel me? Especially with 1 minute left. So I just closed my partials right there, and I'm happy I did because, you know, we came back up and would have hit break even. So, yeah. I mean, I think we've had about 6 sniper exits in a row, like the last 6. So, chat, when I close partials, just close partials. Just keep it simple. Hibachi. Hibachi. Yeah, we're going to hit hibachi tonight. Magnus's last dinner for now in the U.S. He'll be back, but.
Bad, bro. You guys, you're going to hit the gym too?
Yeah. Ooh, let's go.
I bet.
You gonna work out with us? Huh? You coming?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, bet. Audi R8? Wait, no. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wait,
yes,
is
sir.
that Audi R8? Yeah, right? That's a beauty, man. That's a beauty. Boom, boom. What up, Sandman? 8 more minutes. Something light. You guys are funny. Asian's my favorite session. Yeah, Asian's a good one, man.
Nice.
It's a good one.
We're Ben. Yo, think about all the times like you could have closed partials and you didn't, and you got like break even or loss. Like, yo, the compound effect, bro. You know, like those things compound. Wins compound, right? You can either, like, would you rather be greedy in trading or would you rather compound profits? I mean, I think compounding profits always beats greediness in trading. I mean, chat, do you guys agree or disagree?
Yeah, I like that. I agree.
So maybe if we have the mindset to start focusing on compounding profits, we won't be as greedy, you know?
You know I'm a base hit trader, so.
Yeah, bro.
I just take my base hits and I keep moving.
Yep. Base hits.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna get a closure here in about 2 minutes and 22 seconds, and we'll see how we do. We'll see how we get down here. Hello, Kingman. What up, Rafi? Morning, G. Good morning.
Morning, bro. What's up, Greenery?
Yeah, big giveaway tomorrow. All you guys got to do is go comment on my new post. That's it. Comment, like it, and follow me on Insta. We're going to do like 5 or anywhere between 5 and 10. Yo, that pick right there. That's like wall. That's like screensaver vibes right there. My goodness.
That's what's up, bro.
Shout out to Ricky, man. And Mr. Mac. Mr. Mac hit us with these ones. Ricky caught the fly. Yeah, but we're gonna do like 5 to 10 50K account giveaways. Let's see how we can help out. You help me, I help you. Nobody knows nothing, now you don't, you know?
Sounds
It's
great.
a good partnership.
Value for value.
Value for value.
Right?
Some of y'all just want the value. You ain't trying to add the value. You know when my life changed? When I started adding value. Started adding value to the places I was going. My Instagram is right here. Yeah, this is it. Nah, this one right here. I'm verified, man. I'm also verified. So if the account's not verified, then it ain't me. All right, let's see how this 15 closes up here. We're lagging here. We're lagging on the internet. I don't know what's going on.
A little bit, right?
Little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get a top wick here. And if we do, I like these sells. I would keep pretty much my stops at the current candle high, right? So if we can get a bit of a top wick, it is 9:30. We should have lots of volume coming in. We have a, let's say like a 43 pip range here to potentially fill. So we're going to need a top wick and then potential entries.
Oh,
No top wick, no entry. No big deal.
darn it.
No top wick, no entry, no trade, no biggie. But Nick, the volume's coming in right now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, the only thing that matters is edge. If you want to be profitable. Can't. I can't.
Yeah, it's facts.
Hey yo, Nick Stuar. Don't follow Nick Stuar either. Some of y'all be following the scam page. What's up with that? You got to do your due diligence, man. Yeah, we'll probably rip down. We need a top wick before entry here. You gotta be careful too, because this 30-minute come right back up here without this top wick. Man, my internet, I don't know what's going on here, gang.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Bro, my tops.
where's my
trade
chart?
view just did the same thing.
You want to give me my chart back?
I'm really waiting for this thing to refresh.
If I was in a trade right now, I'd be on the phone with Clay.
Right? Bro, I'm waiting too right now, damn. Maybe it's because I'm on the Zoom.
Oh, top step's lacking too. Everything's glitching.
Wow.
Everything's glitching. Top Project
Damn, bro,
X.
a lot of you.
Wow. If you guys are in cells right now, blessings. God bless.
I'm just curious if gold just melted or not.
No, it's coming back up.
Some people are curious about what's going on Fox News. So I'm like curious about is gold like melting?
I got it on Torah. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Gang, I don't really even want to flex, but like we've been hitting.
Flex, bro.
Like
If
we've
you're
been
gonna get
like
tight,
we've been
look
hitting.
away.
Like
You're gonna
we've
get
been
inspired,
hitting,
keep your eyes
hitting.
on
When I say hitting, I mean hitting. Like I don't know why, but two counts for one. So these aren't all single trades. They're like 2 trades is 1 trade. So I don't know why they do that. But yeah, we've been slapping the dog crap out of gold here. Yeah. $5 grand this week. I'm about to hit 20K in profit on this account. So I think I've just been taking really good trades. That's it. Just really, really good quality trades. I had a couple, red days towards the end of the month last month, and then just right back to it. Gang, I have no idea. There you go. Exciting improvements ahead. If you're in your 930 buy position right now, you're about to blow your account. But hey, don't worry about it. You could always buy a new one. Yeah, gold pushing back up now. Giving a top
Can't see my
wick.
charts.
So that's why we don't enter without top wicks ever.
Yes, sir.
But I don't know what's happening here.
Any day now.
Is everyone else's chart like on top step or top one not loading? Or is it just me? I see a bunch of people in the clubhouse saying same thing.
Mine just loaded back up, but it's taking a while to go from time frame to time frame. Yeah.
Personal ATM, baby. Right? Like do the update like in Asia. There we go. In like Asian or London sesh. Not in New York when I'm doing it. All right, we're back, baby. We're back. So look at this popping back up here. I told y'all be careful with that 30 because we could just pop right back up on this. So I don't know. I don't like this range. I don't like how the candle opened up. I'm not the trading view's lagging. I think now's the time to do whatever the hell you want, right? Because you might be able to get a refund for your trade. So if you like to buy, bro. If you like to sell, just do it. They're probably giving refunds today. But I'm not going to do it because I don't break my plan ever, even for a refund or anything like that. Chart's not loading. It should load up in just a sec.
It's not worth it. Just a couple secs.
Not loading, not loading, loading, not loading. Yup, not loading. Slow. Charts are frozen. Yeah, I don't know what's up.
Just a couple seconds.
Still frozen. Some of y'all are quaking with that. You guys are in the cell without the top wick. They say, nah, the volume's coming in, Nick.
Uh-oh.
We don't need the top wick.
Damn, bro.
I'm done listening to that guy up there on YouTube. He always stays out of good trades.
RIP, man. RIP to the sellers right now. God bless.
He don't know what he's talking about that wick thing. All right, give me 1 sec, man. I'll be right back, all right?
All right. Yes. What's good, chat? Nah, not interested in the short right now. At least it's maybe next candle closure. But nah, we needed that top wick. We moved without the top wick, you know, so we'll have a later entry now. So stops will be a little bit bigger. So nah, I think makes sense to wait. Makes sense to wait maybe for another 15 or even 30-minute candle closure. Yeah, mine just loaded back up. An attack from the Matrix. Oh no. Yeah, mine just opened back up. It's all good. It's making us be patient, you know. Hello, Singa. Do I also have funded accounts? Yes, I do. Yep. Over 2 minutes now, still frozen. Yeah. Yo, this better not turn into my frozen funds, chat. Yo. Alright, this is why we stay out of trades without top wicks though, chat, for real. Thank God for the system. I want a refund. Yo, what's up, Yasin? Doing good, man? Feeling blessed and highly favored? Green on the day, you know? It's an awesome day. Another day blessed by God. Yes, I'm referring to Project X right now, yeah. We got people restarting their Wi-Fis.
Why can't we still take the sell? Hey, man, some of y'all really just don't. The platforms are frozen. Some of y'all really just don't care. You must be so rich. You must be so rich that you just don't even care about money. I don't know, man. I
That's
don't
fire. I know there'd be some funny stuff going on. Lele.
You guys don't got little daughters and little kids like this that you care about their future, making decisions?
Where, man, just follow that trading plan, bro. It's protecting you from you.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen on the 30. And the buys are not valid at all here. Like, at all. And the sells, when you drive down with no top wick, you're bound to come up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the sells are not valid. The buys are not valid. It's just in a choppy range here. Maybe if we made a top wick first, right, and then broke the low, that I would have been interested in that. And that I would have looked at and been like, okay, that's a good loss. But, you know, to get in without the wick, it's no surprise that we come right back up to the top of the range. A lot of volume, too. Top Step put an announcement
shout out
out.
the plan, man.
Don't take him. Go ahead, King Boy. You'll work one day, but not today, G. Follow the rules. Joom just shut down and can't. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on with my internet, with Top Step's internet, with Top One's internet. I don't know what's happening. I'm just glad I'm green already.
Oh, right. That might be the sign. Might be the sign to just call it.
It's China. Uh-oh.
I'm just trolling.
I hope not.
Hopefully we're all green. If you call it, hopefully you're green.
Time to sit on your hands. Yep.
Yeah, no. Today's a W day for everyone as long as they follow their plan. Red or green, you know, it's a W day if you followed your plan.
How big should the wick be? It doesn't. It's so there's no like set size or anything like that. You know, like I probably would let's see, if the 15-minute chart could load. Let's see, so I could show you. Oh, I got my 15 chart up here. So
The 15-minute chart loads.
you know, I would say on this trade, anything like
I bet.
back towards, you know, some of these areas here. Like I don't need to see. There's no like exact number for it. But, you know, something, right? You need something. Anywhere in these ranges would be good for me, like 26 up to like this area here, right? It's typically where wicks will come up. So good, healthy wicks will give you a little kind of like touch back into some of these zones here. So that's kind of where I look for them. Or like, let's say you get this breakout here, like a buying break, like a long to go long. You get something like this. I mean, anything that touches back onto that right there would be a perfect wick. So I can't tell you how many pips that is or how long it took or whatever, but I can tell you that it retested the range in which it left, and then it'll typically pop up from there. So I like those wicks. You know, I don't like wicks that look like this, where they're just either non-existent or they're just like a little, you know, boom like that. Those aren't the greatest. A lot of times price will break the high and then just literally come back down and create a steeper bottom wick, right? So a lot of times traders will have their stop losses below there and just tapped out for no reason. John always looking to call it. What's up with that? Hey, even during the meetup, John's like, hey, you know, let's get, you know, you guys want to get going? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, John, where are you going? You don't want to hang out? We've only been up 20 hours.
Slow that voice up, Zoom. Yeah, it was only 3 a.m. You know, I really wanted to go because I see Magnus sleeping, bro, on the chair. I'm like, yo, Sky, need to get this man home, bro.
Magnus was doing the lean that night. He was sweating and all that. He just came straight from Denmark right into Florida in July. That dude was melting. He looked like a candle over there with the blonde hair. It looked like fire. He looked like a white candle, just melting, just doing the nod.
Yo, nah, for real though.
He's a candle. Yo, and we ain't talking candlesticks. He looked like a melting candle that night.
Oh man.
Did we take any trade last New York session? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we've taken like in the last 6 New York sessions. I think we've taken just all. Yeah, we've taken trades on every single one of them besides I think Monday. But like Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, last week or Monday through Thursday last week we just hit, and then I think Monday this week was our only off day, and July 4th obviously on Friday. Yeah, if top one trader or top one futures isn't available where you live, then you can use top one trader. You just got to make sure. I don't know if they still have that 5-minute rule, so you got to check that out, see if they have that rule still or not. Oh wow, a lot of you guys, your chart is still not loaded. That's weird. Oh, no 5-minute rule no more. Okay, cool. So yeah, they got rid of that 5-minute rule. So yeah, they're a pretty good prop firm. That's probably the kids. As long as it ain't the Porsche alarm, we're good. Yeah, it's a lot different. Like, ding, ding. I'm green for the week. I'm not giving nothing back. I don't like what I see here. Back to vacation. Love it, Sam, man. Love it. I admire that. I really do.
That's fire.
Same. Green on the day.
My man, Sandman.
I'm about to get back to vacation too, man.
Yo, bro, keep doing your thing, Sandman. Keep crushing it.
Yeah, Sandman crushing. Can't load my charts past the 30-minute. Yeah, I feel that. Why don't we use our incentives for giveaways in the clubhouse? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. It's not the alarm. I actually left my car outside last night for the first time, so. But, you know, I be checking up on it. After Asian, I peak. Before London, I peak. After London, I peak. Before New York, it'll be pretty tough. W on Tora. Yeah, I didn't take it on anything. I didn't take it on anything. So no trades here. No trades. All right, who's got questions? Anyone's got good questions? How could I help you get rich in the mind, body, and spirit? Talk to me. Talk to me. Can you have a look at charts for stream? Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Charts for stream. All right, perfect. My charts for stream is like not loading. Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's take a look. This is Q. Can you take a look at this trade I took here? Yes, sir. So, boom. Okay, I think so. The move kind of already happened. So I think this is. Oh, this is NQ here, right? Okay, cool. So you had price moving up. I thought this was gold, where we were bearish, but you're bullish here on NQ. You got stop loss sitting down here. Entry on the break of the highs. Clean traffic to the left. Okay, not sure what the higher time frame is, but what chart is this? Is that the 4 hour? The 240 or whatever? Yeah, right. So 4 hour bear, and then the buys up. Yeah, and what was the result of this trade? I may have stayed out with that 4 hour being so bearish. Yeah. Is there a result? Okay, here we go. All right, daily bull, 4-hour bear, but creating. Okay, so daily bullish, 4-hour bearish, 1-hour bullish, 30-minute bullish. Okay, mistake might be on the 4-hour didn't have a lower wick yet. Okay, closed half when the price came down within the first 50%. Managed risk by trailing stops and got stopped out. Okay, cool. So daily bull, 4-hour. This is the 4-hour chart here, right? Yeah. Okay, so it had no bottom wick on it. I see it now. Yeah, I think it was pretty good though. Still a pretty good buy position. Clean traffic to the left. Maybe it just didn't move all the way up. Maybe there was something over here too to the left that kind of stopped it. But other than that, I think it was a pretty good trade. Yeah. Yeah, 4-hour bullish. I wouldn't have stayed out of that just because the 4-hour didn't have a wick there. I wouldn't have stayed out of it. So yeah, I think it was good execution here. Nice little NQ trade. This one, okay, closure below, 4-hour close bearish, 30-minute 15 close bear, 2 a.m. your time, formed a good top wick, tapped me in, and hit stop loss. It looks like we were a little bullish though. So it looks like we were bullish, right? And maybe like this is where the fake out was going to go down. So what I would have done here is I would have just marked this off, being that yeah, I could tell that this was in the very beginning of the 4-hour too, right? Was it? Yeah, sometimes when you're overextended like that, you know, you're going to get a fake out there. And then price will push up, close back below later, and then smoothly run through that clean traffic. Yeah, so it could have been a little overextended, I would say.
Yeah, those are like those overextended breakouts we've been talking about avoiding, like those type of setups. Yep. Yeah,
that specific one right there. Buy positions. Yes, great position here. W. Yeah, I like this. Beautiful onion. Same position here. Yep, Pitbull. I like it. I like it. Bands counted up. I can't see this one too good. It looks like the same trade though. Yeah, or an onion play. I can't see it that good, but looks good. Arrow sassy. Let's take a look, brother. 4-hour overextended, closed below. 1-hour candle didn't have a bottom wick. Okay, 30-minute closed above. 15 created resistance. Yeah, I love this. I love this trade here. Yep, perfect. Every time frame looks good for this. Sell according to above factors, but 1-hour candle at the trade and entry time looks pretty bullish. Start, I think, price continue up. Yeah, usually there's going to be one time frame that doesn't line up, but that's where probability comes in, and that's where like any trade could go either way, right? So there's a lot of trades that I take where the one of the time frames just don't line up, but you got to make a decision based off of everything else that's going on around the trade to to enter or stay out. That make a fear in my mind. No fear, gang. No fear. This trade wrong or correct. I like this trade. The fear part, you can't have fear. You're gonna have winners and losers. Don't be afraid of that. The thinking pattern is this is a probability game. So 7 or 8 out of times that you take this trade, you'll win. That's the thinking pattern that you need here. That's it. No fear. So you gotta get rid of the fear stuff here and here. That word fear is not. Yeah, it's not. No longer a part of your vocabulary, right? And then the thinking pattern needs to be: I'm playing a probability game. 4 hours overextended. This does that. Boom. 15 created resistance. 30 couldn't close above. The probabilities are in my favor. 7 out of 10 times, this will be a winner. Execute. No more thinking. But great trade. Great trade. This looks like the very similar trade as well. Beautiful. Selling from the top of the range there. Love it. Someone took a top target, anticipated bottom wick. What could you have done differently? You could have waited here. So sometimes what I like to do is wait. So after that support is formed here, right there, then I won't sell yet. I'll wait for a new closure below, and then I will sell. Bam. And now what we have is like a official like range 2, and that would make a much better sell there, because other than that, these candles can keep wicking up. You know, every single one of them wicked all the way up. So that tells you that you need a strong closure right below the range. So that's the candle you got to wait for. And then that one will be your next candle to execute on. And then that'll be your target. Good trade, though. Good trade. Good idea. But yeah, I've done that so many times. Like, took a sell right off of that first red candle. But I would advise during these higher bullish trends to wait for a closure below that support. Yeah, sometimes my experience helps me, and there's times where you don't need that, but I don't know where your experience level is either at the moment, so that's what I would say. Have I gone over the Asian session trade yet? I have. We talked about that one. We could talk about it again real quick. Very similar to yesterday's New York session trade. So 4 hour had 15 minutes left on it. It was extremely overextended. The daily candle had no bottom wick. The 1 hour candle had closed below the range. The 30-minute candle had moved up like this, but it had a very small lower wick. The 15-minute here officially closed in like an inverted celery type of play. The next candle gave us that top wick. We had an entry on the break of the low, and then we were targeting that zone right there. We were really trying to get to that no wick there, but the partials was right here for me. And if you notice, we came right down to it, and I just snagged the bag right there. Yeah, and then the rest of it, as you can see, came up and tap break even. So that was able to get me about 400. That's where you see this 400 from. And you times that by 3, 12 hundo, and that was the trade. Very good trade, very good trade. It was a little bit more complex, experienced. But again, 4 hour being overextended with 15 minutes left on it, anticipating the pullback and also anticipating the next candle to pull back as well. The 1 hour candle was daily at no bottom wick. 4 hour candle overextended, 15 minutes left. 1 hour candle pushed up and was closing below the range. 30-minute candle was pushing up with very little to no bottom wick. 15-minute ends up closing like that, and then that's where the execution takes place.
Yeah, bro.
Any
and it was
questions?
really just anticipating the pullback, you know, because we did continue.
Yeah.
I think we did start moving up after, right?
No, we actually continued down for a little bit, and that was that new 4 hour candle making its lower wick. See right here? So this was our trade. This little gap right here was our trade from here to there. So that pullback was our trade. But as I mentioned before leaving the stream, we should continue down, right? Because this next 4 hour candle is going to need a lower wick. And where did we go to? Exactly where I mentioned. Exactly. On the decimal. Literally. Right? There was a range there on the lower time frame. Right there. It was like 22 or 23. Like right down. So, yeah. Good position. But that's how you correlate time frames and, you know, tell the story. So yeah, a bit funky price action. Now we're in the big chop range here. Is my mic off? No. Can you hear me? Oh my god, I hope you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I still can't see my chart.
Nah? Oh
Nah.
wow. Hi Nick, I had a really great trade or a really great day the other day. Doubled an account when I told someone. He got very angry at me. I guess that helps curb the dopamine. I guess so. Why would he get angry? Was he like 4 years old, or I hope he wasn't 40. Imagine getting angry at 40. Holy smokes. Daily flipping bearish now. Yeah, the only issue is we come into all this chop here now. So I think the cleanest sells are going to be obviously below 17. So here's what I do like. So let's say this candle here can melt off here for us. We've clearly pushed up, grabbed liquidity, right? And then let's say we get something like this to go down where you get a bullish candle, maybe followed by another bullish candle, right? And then a bearish closure back below. I'll be open to taking that sell, definitely. Definitely, because now we got all that clean range. We got a clean pullback, fresh resistance, fresh breakout, and then, yeah, that would look pretty sweet. So that's the move for me today. Why 7 out of 10? Your life record shows 80%. I like to undersell and over deliver. You can hear me? All right, cool. Why our families don't understand trading and force us to quit? Because no one's ever told them. They haven't walked down that road. You know, all they know is what their parents told them or what society told them. And, you know, they told them gambling's risky, and it is. All right, they told them trading's gambling, and it is. Unless you have edge. So most of you guys, if you're not using edge or system on every trade you take, you're gambling. So your parents are actually right about you. But, you know, when people lack knowledge, they don't understand. They only use the knowledge that they do have. Right? A lot of people think they're like a tree where they can't move. I can't move. I can't learn anything new. Blah, blah, right? They think like they can't do anything, but God gave them a brain that they could do anything with, right? So I think a lot of people are just stuck in old ways. Obviously our parents as well. And yeah, I don't tell people what I got going on in life unless they're where I want to be. So I don't really tell my parents anything. Back when I did, they were obviously trying to get me to quit that and go get me to have a safe, secure job. And, you know, your parents don't realize it, but, you know, they're going to need you later, right? The economy, as you guys can tell, is not doing that well. People are not doing that well financially, right? So little do your parents know, you know, in 15 years, they're going to need you to have succeeded in this game. So you just got to, you know, take everything that they say with a grain of salt and just keep moving, you know, with a good heart and stay, you know, on the path of your vision. Yeah, most of us come from average people. Average people don't understand winning. They don't understand entrepreneurship. They don't understand millionaire mindset. You know what I mean? Like they're average. How could they understand it? So you have to understand that they don't understand, right? And then you just have to say, awesome. Yeah. Oh, work's been great. Yes. Trying to align my mind with focus on the execution, not the outcome. I like it. What up, John?
Oh, none. Come on.
My bad. We're lacking here on the internet. We're a little behind. But that's why we have this community, right? Because you don't need your parents on your side, right? When you have 1,000 winners, 1,300 winners on your side that you can come hang out with every day, what do you need your parents' approval for? What's my diet looking like over the last day? Cookies. No, I'm just kidding. I had a cookie last night and it was pretty good.
And looking good.
But mainly just one meal a day. Typically like a filet and some rice. That's it. If I do eat during the day, it'll typically be like maybe some eggs and bacon. And that's about it. I stay away from bread. I stay away from sugar. I stay under 1,800 calories a day. Yeah, I get at least 160 grams of protein every day. I keep my fats low, keep my carbs low. Yeah. Basically, I eat somewhat of a carnivore diet. I only eat like an animal-based diet.
Carnivore-ish.
Carnivore-ish.
It's like 80 to 90% meat, 10% other stuff, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God, is that what was that show called again? Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah, what is that show?
I've never seen them in real people. I can't remember the name of that show. Wow.
Bro. Oh, King of the Hill.
Yeah, King of the Hill, that's right.
Damn, bro. I remember that being on TV at nighttime as a kid.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I stay under 1,800 calories. Yep. Sometimes I stay under 1,000, especially when I really hit one meal a day and I don't have any rice or anything. Just a steak.
Yeah, it's Joe. I think the importance of taking partials on every trade, from what I've learned, is that you're taking base hits, and the base hits will add up. You know, the compound effect, will work in your favor in the positive, part of your P&L. And you'll start to win more. So you'll have a higher win rate and you'll compound profits,
This is the awesome part about base hits, is you just stack green days. I mean, when it comes down to it, you lock in profit, right? And that's what we're trying to do every day, right? We're trying to lock in profit and make money. So when you have a base hit, right? When you're up X amount of dollars and you're coming into like that TP1, it's very wise to do it, right? How many of you guys? What if the green was the red, and the red was the green, but we got the same results? I wouldn't enjoy trading as much. Even if I did get the same results, I wouldn't enjoy it. So one thing about stacking base hits is that you end days green, right? And that is exciting, right? That is a great feeling. That makes you want to show up the next day and duplicate the process, right? It keeps you, I don't want to say happy, but it shows you like, hey, we're progressing, right? We're doing good here. We're starting to stack green days. Okay, maybe they're not, huge, but they're green, right? And the key is to be a profitable trader, right? Not to, impress people on how long your trades last or how much ground you can cover, right? The goal is to make money, right? And this system with base hits allows just that, right? To make money consistently, and to, have some joy doing it, like showing up and closing and ending your day green, walking away, taking a base hit the next day, ending that day green. It feels good, right? And when you feel good, you do good. And that's the way I feel about it.
Yeah, man, and don't really focus too much on individual trades like RR-wise, because our trading system is based on price action, right? Just trade the charts, right? Don't trade your P&L. Don't focus on RR. Just trade the charts. Because look, Nick, he doesn't really focus on RR. He'll take negative RR trades sometimes. Look at his wins versus his losses. Does it affect him?
Nope, it doesn't.
So RR is irrelevant to price action, right? Price action is king. Trade the charts, not your P&L or your heart.
Exactly. Even on Torah, I took a few losses I took. Look, it was like 2,000, 1,700, right? As opposed to like $700 wins, $400 wins. But look, so I took 3,000, almost 4,000 in losses right there. No, 4 over 4,000 in losses right there. But then look when the next time I took a loss was, right? So I covered that easily, right? Easily on the win rate. So when your win rate's high, you know what you're doing, you're mature, you don't give profits back. If you notice, my daily profit thing is like 85%, 86% daily win rate. So that means I never give money back. 8.5 times out of 10, I don't give money back. So if I'm green like today, I very rarely go from green to red. And that's just maturity right there. That wasn't always the case. I used to want to say, hey, I want to make more money today, right? Because $661 is not enough for me. I'm a funded trader now, right? It's like, dude, what are you doing, bro? Stack your win and go. Because I would turn that 661 into a blown account. Imagine making $600 and then continuing to trade and blow your account. I mean, it's just stupid. You know what I mean? So I take pride on closing my day, getting my base hit, being green and closing the day green.
Facts, bro. Yep.
You know what I mean? Rob Trades in the house. What
right
up, Rob?
After a loss, you go right back to compounding profits.
Exactly. It keeps you sane.
Rob Trades, my man.
It does. It keeps you sane.
Yeah, bro.
How to keep your fat low while eating a carnivore diet. You got to stick to fillets. Stick to fillets or chicken helps too. Or just cut the fat off. Like if you're going to have a ribeye, if you're going to have, stuff like that, then New York strip, just cut the fat off. Yeah, or stick to like more chicken than anything. And by the way,
Speaking of filet,
Ken, if I'm eating like that clean, I personally don't mind going over my fat a little bit. That's the thing about the carnivore diet is you are gonna have fat because you're eating those animal-based foods, but it's all clean, good, healthy fat. You know what I mean? That's gonna be good for you. If you're eating fat from, you know, a Ben and Jerry's ice cream or something like that, or, you know, a candy bar, or, you know, things like that, that's different. The healthy fat I actually, you know, really like. So, yeah. Rob Trades, good to see you, brother. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Active in the chat. Fat is good for you. Yeah, any animal fat. I mean, look, you know, that's why people who have a carnivore diet, they're like in very good physical shape, but they're not going to have like super defined six-pack abs, right? Because by the way, no one ever said that body definition was the healthiest, right? God forbid you got lost in the woods for 2 weeks. You got no body fat, right? You're gonna pass out and die early, right? So the carnivore diet will give you good quality fat, you know. So stick with that. But you know, if you want like obviously like defined muscles and defined abs, and just follow a macronutrient plan. Yeah, and try and keep it on the healthier one. I know some of y'all eat like cinnamon buns, but you're like, it's following my macros. Yeah, but your intestines and stuff are, you know, are like, yo, what's good? So I like the whole following the plant animal-based diet and sticking to good healthy protein, good healthy fats.
yeah, bro. Just like trading, follow your plan. Fitness, follow your plan.
I almost said plant-based. Holy!
You fail to plan, you plan to fail. I mean, anything you're trying to be great at, I think takes proper planning, proper preparing, and following, you know, your plan to achieve your goal. Any goal.
And by the way, I'm not really qualified to talk about this. I'm really not. So, but I'll tell you what, carnivore diet, tracking my macronutrients, staying locked in, working out. I went from 197 to 179. Clean cut. And now I'm about to start bulking up, getting some more muscle on. Clean cut. Yeah. Move to eating the same lunch every day. Nice. Yeah, I usually eat the same meal, same time, all that. Green eats Oreos.
Green or eat. Them 3 Oreos, they never miss.
FOMO got me. I took an L on the sell. Well, just stop right there. Stop today. Lock out. Don't worry about it. The last thing you want to do is try and get that back, man. You know, you broke a rule. You deserve to pay the penalty. You know, anytime I break a rule, I personally deserve to pay that price. You know, deserve to pay that penalty. But you don't need to pay any more today, right? So if you can stop here, you stop the bleeding here. You take the hit on the chin like a man or woman, and then you just keep moving on to the next day. Can't even log into Top Step? Sheesh. Stay green, don't give it back. That's right, Chandra. If you guys take anything away from me, just stay green. Stay green. I love your take on partials. I used to try to take what I needed from the market instead of taking what I wanted. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, most people approach every trade based off of their own personal needs. And that's just not the way it's done. Yeah, you gotta base your trade off of the trade, not what you want out of the trade. Does that make sense? You take the trade and trade the trade and just get what that trade has to offer. Right? When you coming in with a pre-thought up plan and a goal and I need to do this and get that. That just sets you up for bad management, right? Because now you're basing that trade off of what you want versus what the market is actually, capable of getting there. And that'll typically cause people to, get caught holding the bag and regret the decision afterwards. So that's why we're really big on closing the partials and bagging profits and staying green. Only shot in the house. The sniper. Only shot. Might be planning a Utah trip.
Only shot.
Just because I didn't see you this one. Next TT trip might be in Utah. Maybe Salt Lake City for a snowmobile vibe, log cabin vibe. Yeah. Private jet? Yeah, send it. Send it, sir. Send it. Send for me, please. What am I looking for now? Some good questions. Some winners who got some good questions. This is all choppy. As I said, I don't really like this price action here. I think below. So you already know like what I drew out. I drew out this plan already that if we can get a bullish push up and then a bearish closure below, and now we have what we're looking for, a new resistance, right? A fresh closure, clean range, and then a playbook setup. That's the trade I'd take. Other than that, right now, I don't know what's going on. It looks like we're pushing back into this no trade zone where it can get very, very difficult. I blew it. Check. Oh, by the way, yes, we're giving away 5 or 10 giveaways, 50K accounts. All you got to do is comment and leave a like on the new post that I posted. And screenshot that right there. Anyone who likes Porsche GT3 RSs, there you go. It's a little screensaver. But we're going to do 5 or 10 giveaways, 50K accounts. All you got to do is like this post, comment on this post, and wait for your account. Hopefully you'll be the one. Hopefully you'll be the one. But shout out to Ricky and Mr. Mac, man. They took some solid picks. This was the Airbnb that we stayed at. And it was, man, such a good time. Such a great time. I'm still kind of at loss for words on the meetup. I mean, it was absolutely epic to have all you guys in one place at one time and have your families there. And this was just like a few people, right? There was so many more people there. But we got a lot of video content coming. But I mean, the house was pimp. Everyone there was just incredibly awesome. Everyone kind of volunteered, helped out in their own ways, and we just had a great time. We had the kids out there. It was such an awesome time. We had a lot of people, a lot of their families come out, and it was just overall a solid environment. Stephen B, the man of the weekend. Not gonna lie, the man of the King Boy. Yeah, so you had the kids out there, and it was good to meet some of your kids and watch them hang out and play and just enjoy the vibes. There's nothing like coming to a house like this as a little kid, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's my beautiful wife. And the crib was amazing. We had pool tables and poker tables, and it was awesome. Big Norbin, let's get it. So, yeah, all you got to do is give a like on this post right here, leave a comment, and maybe you'll win a 50K account. Oh, snap. What we got here? 100 comments. Let's go. There we go. Very nice. Best of luck. Where's Mr. Mac? Dude, those picks came out insane. Trade of 8, all green now. Hey, let's go. I'm coming to work for one shot, only shot later this year. Congrats, though, brother. Congrats. What if I win the account and the account won't be accepted in Africa? Why are you tagging green on that? No, I'm just kidding. We'll get you a regular top 1 account. So if you can't get the top 1 futures, we'll get you a top 1 forex account. W photos, yeah, man. I know these guys took some good pics. New York, I am going to New York in August. I don't know if that'll be like a bigger meetup, but maybe if we got time, we'll do a smaller one. I'm only going to New York for like 2 or 3 days. And me and my wife are going on like just like an excursion. We're literally going there to eat and hit up some of our favorite restaurants that we haven't been to in like a year and a half. Some of the hometown restaurants. Because, you know, the food in Florida isn't, you know, like the food in New York. Yeah, but if you guys do end up winning an account and you can't get futures, we'll hook you up. Yeah, we've had that happen 1 or 2 times. Getting jacked while driving. Hey, wait till I show you my next picks. It's like rockstar lifestyle. Yo, Mr. Mac. Oh man, wait till I show you the other shoot. It got crazy. See you in Asian, JR. Later, brother. See you later, DJ Scratches. But yeah, you support me and I support you. So you leave a like and a comment and I'm gonna try and hook you up with a 50K. With a 50K. Also read what I wrote and really take it for what it is. Ricky crushed these too, man. Seriously, like this pick right here is one of my favorite picks. Where is it? That pick of the car on the road is insane. Load up. Yeah. I don't know. You guys got to check out this post too, man. There's a picture that from the car driving from the back. It's like magazine style. It's epic. Do I take all the trades in Discord? Yeah, pretty much. I think I've taken maybe like 6 trades in the last like 6 months without anyone. So yeah, I would say 95, 96% of the trades I take either here or in the clubhouse. All right, yo, my internet's quaking. I think we're gonna end the day here. I'm even getting signs on YouTube that we're not receiving the streaming. I'm not too sure what's going on here today, but let's wrap this up. Stay away from this nasty price action. If you're green today, like I am, just call it, man. Just get out of here. You know what I mean? Enjoy your day. Let's wrap this thing up. Good questions today. We'll be back for Friday tomorrow. Yeah. So come on back tomorrow. We'll probably start a little earlier, like 7:30 tomorrow. So I'll be here before New York Open. I will see you guys in Asian session tonight in London for the last 2 Asian and Londons tonight of the week. And then I'll be back here tomorrow for y'all and for the New York sesh. So it was a pleasure being here with you all. Johnny Gems, thanks for popping up here and showing up as always, bringing the heat. Sorry, the internet connection's a little chalked here.
Absolutely.
But that's it. Love you, G. I'll see you later, maybe. Workout.
Yes, sir. No, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you for your gems, bro.
Cool.
Love you too, bro.
All right, chat.
Yes, sir. I'm down. I'll hit you up in like a couple minutes.
Yeah, holla at me.
All right.
We'll
Love you.
do it.
Peace out, chat. God bless y'all. Stay green.
Yeah.
Playing. Peace out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All
right.
Peace,
Blessings, G's. I've enjoyed my time here with y'all. I hope this stream helped you in some sort of way. And we'll see you on tomorrow's live stream. Everyone else will see you in the clubhouse tonight. Hope you all have a blessed day. Deuces, my friends. Enjoy the music on the way out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't over risk. Don't over trade. Deuces, my friends. Peace.
Watch how I be clocking it. Got the Holy Spirit on the stage when I was walking in. If you got a problem with me, you gon' have to talk to him. Big facts. This little heaven off a big stack. So that Range Rover Deuces, I don't miss that. Had to get on my excuses on a diss track. I be walking where the truth is. Ain't no zigzag, no more. Tell him adios. Started from the bottom, now we with the Holy Ghost. Only way to get up high is if you get down low. Ayy, had to make it to the top just to see how hard it drops. Yeah, whoa. top just to see how they drop. Yeah, whoa, had to make it to the top just to see how they drop. Yeah, whoa, had to make it to the top just to see how they drop. I never stopped, God brought me to the top. Guess I gotta wait around to see how they drop, 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 just kill the beat. It's a whole song about humility. I stay clear where the ceilings see, cause I know that's where many other villains be. Me and my fam try to keep a low profile. Head stay straight, don't worry about a profile. Can't burn out when you keep it on the low dial. They say no, wait, now they saying oh wow. No more oh, tell him adios. Started from the bottom, now we with the Holy Ghost. Only way to get up high is if you get down low, ayy. Had to make it to the top just to see how they drop. Yeah, whoa, yeah. Had to make it to the top just to see how they drop. Yeah, whoa. Had to make it to the top just to see how they drop. Yeah, whoa. Had to make it to the top just to see how they drop. I never stopped, God brought me to the top. Guess I gotta wait around and see how they drop. Okay, yeah, yeah. Hey, how you start is how you finish. Like 9 to 5, we stand on business. Just to catch up, you gon' need a village. Okay, we got no limits, huh? We got no limits, huh? Yeah, I put on my J's, you already know the dealer. But this ain't a game, this is life, this is a killer. He'll try to trap your soul, I ain't talking Bryson Tiller, but really he's a dog standing next to a gorilla. My ability to go grill a beat is from Elohim. Ain't no competition in my game, it's just me on me. And this composition ain't for fame, it's for G.O.D. Tell the devil go back where you came, cause we walking free. Hop on the stage and I'm ready for war. I'm not the same person I was before. I see revival breaking on the floor. I pray it makes its way out of the door. In Jesus' name we breaking out of Hades. I might be doing this until I'm 80. I leveled up all the way just to say that ain't how you start, it's how you finish. How you feel like 9 to 5, we stand on business. Just to catch up, you gon' need a village. Okay, we got no limits, huh? We got no limits. Check. Hey, whoa, yeah. I'm so happy I'm alive today. I'm so happy I can see the light today. It don't matter if it's rain or shine today, cause I know the God is on my side today. Hey, I'm so happy I woke up today. Put a little coffee in my cup today. To anyone who feels a little stuck today, don't forget that God made us enough today. Hey, wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, then I'm gone. Go outside and put my bare feet on the lawn. I used to be sour, now I'm sweet, Cinnabon. Way you judging me, you judge yourself, ooh, that's wrong. Oh, what a blessing, I get to sing your praise, Lord. This type of love, no money could ever pay for. That's why I dance when I think about what you paid for. Need I say more? Hey, I'm so happy I'm alive today. I'm so happy I can see the light today. It don't matter if it's rain or shine today, cause I know that God is on my side today. Hey, I'm so happy I woke up today. Put a little coffee in my cup today. To anyone who feels a little stuck today, don't forget that God made us enough today. Enough today. And if God made you enough, don't settle for lesser. If you're feeling stuck, don't forget you are his best work. Better than the trees and the birds in the sky. He said that he loves you and he can never lie. Oh, what a blessing, I get to sing your praise, Lord. This type of love no money could ever pay for. That's why I dance when I think about what you paid for. Need I say more? Hey, I'm so happy I'm alive today. I'm so happy I can see the light today. It don't matter if it's rain or shine today, 'cause I know the God is on my side today. Ay, I'm so happy I woke up today. Put a little coffee in my cup today. To anyone who feels a little stuck today, don't forget that God made us enough today. Enough today. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no luck. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm
down, now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack and the Beast. I jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put him back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big, big, big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick, 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 boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff, probably thought it was a bluff, till I went and turned it where?
I was down, but now I'm
Up, let's go.
Whoa.